Okay, so I have completed weaving the length of my bracelet here. I normally wear about a 7-inch bracelet, but because this is going to be a bangle, I actually measured it. It's 8 3/4 inches, which is a lot because it has to fit around the widest part of my hand. I've got a fat hand here, but bangle bracelets could be a problem for me, but this does fit. Of course, when I'm trying to show it to you on video, it doesn't really work out. Well, anyway, fits around the widest part of my hand here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna zip it up and put in the last little embellishment that's missing. So how we're gonna do that is we're going to take, excuse me, we're going to take the bracelet and we're gonna hold it. I don't know, this is called the cigarette grip or something like that. We're gonna hold it in this cigarette grip. We've got our tail thread coming down here, and we've got our working thread. My working thread is right here. Working thread is right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass my needle right through that first seed bead right there, the 6/0 seed bead right there, where the tail thread is coming out. And I'm just going to pull my thread through, and I'm going to come back, just like we've been doing in herringbone. Come back this way, pass my needle down through, through this bead here. Of course. All right, let's try it like this. Pass it down so that, I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay. All right. We'll get it so that you can see my thread here. This is my tail thread here. I'm gonna get that right out of the way. And I passed my needle through this bead, and I came back and I passed it through this bead, and here's my working thread here, and I'm gonna pass it right through that bead there. And when I pull my thread, it pulls it together. It's seamless here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reinforce that closure just by passing the thread through again. And you know, you can keep, I'm very sorry about that. And you could do it a few times. You could pass through a few more, and go back up and pass a few, this just to secure this connection. But within your passing, don't forget, we're gonna have to add our little embellishment seed bead. So we owe one right here. Put it there. And it would help if I was in camera, wouldn't it? And of course, you see what happens when I'm trying to work on this. We have a little error. We have a little error. And what we will do is we'll fix this right here. I can't even tell you how I made that error, but take these all out. And back myself up and see what I did. Of course, I was about to make the error of a lifetime. Look at that. Sometimes it's okay to make mistakes on camera. You know why? Because even the teacher has occupational hazards. So back that bead out of there. and back this thread out of here. I know what I was doing. I was talking and I wasn't paying attention to where my threads were coming out. All right, here we go. Let's get this this grip going again. So my working thread is now here. I had reinforced my connection a couple of times and my working thread is here. And what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to pick up my embellishment bead and I'm coming out of here and I'm going to pass my needle through here where we have the tail thread coming, and we're going to pop that into its embellishment place. See? And we still have to go up one more, and we're going to pop in the last embellishment bead by coming down this way, and you pick up an 11-0, and we're going to pass that bead, my needle right through there. Just pull it into place. A simple little thing. If I can get that right. The simple little thing. And there you have seamless. Seamless. All right, so now let's get rid of this by tying off our threads. What I'll do is I'll pass my working thread through a few seed beads here, and I will tie off. So how do I tie off? I'm going to do a couple of half-hitch knots and get my tail thread out of the way. What I'm going to do is my thread is coming out here, and I'm going to pass my needle up under the thread that makes the connection here, and I'm going to pull up a loop. And then the loop doesn't have to be that tiny, but what I'm going to do is, now that I have my loop, I'm going to pass my needle through it once, twice, and I'm going to pull that knot right between those two beads right there. Pull that knot right there. I'm going to pass the thread through a few more beads, a few more of these, and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to make a half-hitch knot. I'm going to pass my needle up under the thread there between those two beads, make a small loop, pass my needle through the loop once, twice, and I'm going to pull the knot right between those two beads right there. Okay, one more time, pass the needle through a few beads, and I'm going to pass my needle up around this thread here that holds that connection. I'm going to make a small loop, pull up this loop. I'm going to pass my needle through the loop once, twice, and I'm going to pull the knot right there between those two seed beads, and I'm going to pass my thread needle through a few more beads, and then I'm going to nip off my thread here, and what I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to put my needle on my tail thread here, and I'm going to tie a few knots through some of the beads on this side. But in the meantime, that is the end of your little herringbone, simple herringbone bracelet with the little embellishments. You could do this without embellishments. You could do this with different size beads, and it fits pretty cute. pretty cute on my hand. It'll come down because I got this thing going on, this discrepancy with the fat hand and the 7-inch wrist. It's gonna look a little funny. I try to stay away from homemade bangles unless I'm using something stretchy, but this is a cute little bracelet that anybody can make, it beginners and seasoned alike. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll get to make another one sometime soon, and I will see you the next time. Take care and stay safe.